Sponsored by Vakil 20.
Breaking news.
I want talk true to mock news. Want talk sense. I want mad again. To the search for the truth. Mock news not the
Breaking
place.
news.
Pararan not the look face. Mock news not the look face. Truth in talk well. But politicians run
Breaking
well.
news.
Pastors run well. Pararan mother jackets well. I want mad again.
Breaking news.
Shaping you get into the mix to know. So one talk I want mad again. But tell them truth.
Yeah, my people, another don't reach again for another strong mock news. I mean, the company Pararan Pararan one of Africa. Agbogbo di Maggi, they're not the first person to buy Maggi to take cook where you cook in no sweet. We for and cook di Maggi now. Now see finish them make good money turn far and pet me God give goat and made the animal shit worker. So today mock news is not a small mock news, but it's a very big mock news. But before I go start the mock news, I say thank you to all mock news fans. For the past 4 years now, they watch me, they spy me with their data, with their Wi-Fi, with their people network. Some of them are not gonna get the network. But just to make sure say Pararan give an update. Even though some of the things why they talk and they lie, say when I see they talk, oh, he will stand up. So I want to tell say, too much, may God bless all of you. Even though I'm not there online for the past how many years, some of them still wait for me, say no, Pararan is my favorite. And so I want to say special thanks to all my American fans, Europe, Canada, Africa. Don't finish on another continent, the Jupiter, all of them. Thank you. Because today mock news, I go shock Talizer now. Momo, let's go to the reason why we are here. No time. Okay, no. One pastor don't boss out say enough is enough. He said for the past how many years he dey spy Nigeria with one eye. Oh, Calabo, God bless this country. God help this country. He said enough is enough. He said because God don't bless this country enough. He said so we need to stop to disturb God because God give us things we never give another country. He said because Nigeria get the biggest churches. Still, minorities see they lead there. Because there is no love. Because some of them don't know where we are. They pray, they go, may God bless you. This is some of the bitter truth why they take Christian, but they're not here. He said when you go winners, they get over many thousand church. You go redeem, they get thousand church. Christ Embassy, you understand, believer, they get a lot. Deeper life, a lot. Many of them, a lot. But they don't control this country. They still there, they disturb God. He said until the general overseer them come together to know say they don't lead us to nyaga. Say the country go do okay. Say me all the general overseer wanna stand up. Because some of them have to collect money, have to pay tithe, have to threaten our hearts. No. But when I cannot use your congregation, the numbers of church, put them together to make Nigeria good. I don't know, tell me cause one of the talks. Oh yeah, Natana. Those of them know why waiting to talk. On a gama. On a gama total. Some of them won't kill us for sure. As person want to pay tight. Somebody know they work, you say me pay tight. Some of them even just say the money where they dash you, you need to use that to pay tight. The country they go. Country now go na kimo sugar cane. None of them no want stand. Ina Kasamio. Joseph stand for a people. David stand for a people. But una person if you reach tight. Una can threaten us, I want to die, but how this country go take good? None of una. And my brother, make I tell you the truth. The problem of this country, now Muslim and Christian, we not just even lie to ourselves because the people where they rule us, they under this religion, and this religion of it they control them. All the people where they thief Nigeria money, don't a church, it don't a mosque. And on they control them. And they tell them the bitter truth. If you not see them, they say, Your Excellency, sir, the Lord is with you. And now they pray special prayer for them. Not how they think. And now I want me go as Jen. If all of them come outside, tell all these politicians the gospel truth and tell your congregation the right person to follow, this country could do okay. All these general overseers, all of them don't fail us. How much you fail? We told the imam. I've been an imam. All of them are the same. All of them. Every time, pray for this country. God give on all year, give on a like this. May see Koko repair, do road, do everything, do hospital for now. I just want pastor, no time. Momo, go straight to the news, no time, okay, raw. When other countries that they think of how their country want to develop so that they'll pass all those Canada, US, Europe, Nigeria politicians, they fight for who won't be president for 2023. For a country where they never get sense to lead. Since 1961, I've been 1960, when we even get independence, I never know when, whether 1960 or... Since when Nigeria get independence, called rich now, Nigeria never get stable light. When you go Benin, you will see light. Benin. Wait, Daniel also, light na sawa lele. You go Togo, light everywhere. So they get light, so they call connect light, give forest. Even you they use light, they take the charge phone when you go Togo. Ghana, in a center of light full everywhere. Even Mami water, all of them, they connect like in man-made. All of them, they use light up and down. They charge phone free. But this country, big as this country with 200 and something million people, out of all the old leaders who get sense not they. How they want to lead, how Sasat want to lead, how not want to lead, and Dubai. They think of new airport. New city, because they say this or they old, this Dubai more they go say don't they old, they don't they think of new things, and our leaders North and South they quarrel who won't lead, and both of them don't they lead this country see so, and the country see mianga country now on pentiem we talk, and una know they shame all of una from one idol meeting to another, either not reply sad. We are not zooming this thing to anything. It's a majority way to vote. Those of you who never watch not oh yeah.
And we're staying in the northern region where northern governors have kicked against the value-added tax laws enacted by the governors of Rivers and Lagos State, which got the support of other southern state governors. The northern governors met in Kaduna today alongside traditional rulers in the region. They say if every state is allowed to enact VAT laws, multiple taxation will arise, which will lead to increase in price of goods and a collapse in interstate trade. The northern governors agreed to wait until the Supreme Court pronounces judgment. On power shift to the south in 2023, the northern governors noted that some of them are in support of the move for peace and unity reasons, but they condemn the position of some southern governors who insist that power must go to the west.
That some northern state governors had earlier expressed views for a power shift to any three geopolitical zones in the south with a view to promoting unity and peace in the nation. Notwithstanding their comments, the forum unanimously condemned the statement by the Southern Governors Forum that the presidency must go to the south. The Northern State Governors Forum considered the ongoing national debate on collection of value-added tax, VAT. As responsible leaders, While we are concerned by the fact that the matter is sub judice, we, however, for the purposes of educating the public, make the following observations. A. The judgment of the Federal High Court calls to question the constitutionality of VAT, withholding tax, education tax, Niger Delta Development Commission, National Information Technology Development Agency, 13% derivation, National Economic Development Council, and many other currently levied and collected by the federal government of Nigeria and the Federal Inland Revenue Service. B. Rivers and Lagos State government had enacted their own VAT laws, and the Southern Governors Forum have expressed support for this course of action. C. VAT is being confused by these state governments as a sales tax. If every state enacted its own VAT law, multiple taxation will result in increase of prices of goods and services and collapse in interstate trade.
Sasa go bossa no. It is our turn to rule.
We will lead Nigeria the way we have led Nigeria before. Whether we are president or vice president or whatever, we will lead Nigeria. Not because we are better than anybody else, but because if you are doing a democratic game, the votes say vote who you want. We have the majority of the votes. Why do we need to accept a second-class position when we can fight for and get a first-class position? Why? Why does anybody need to threaten us and cajole us and intimidate us? If you don't bring the presidency here, you will see. Okay, let's see. We are willing to see. But when we get that power, in the name of God, be humble, because power comes from God. If they tell you the North must play second fiddle, say no. But in what game? Please, sir, what are the rules of this game? If the rules of the game say you should vote for the candidate of your choice, vote for the candidate of your choice. If they don't like the fact that it may be a Northerner who will emerge as president, too bad. If we want to support a Southerner, we will support a Southerner because that will be in our own interest rather than in somebody's interest. And we can decide for ourselves. We don't need anybody to tell us what to do.
Whether South rule, not rule, this country will still remain the same. Because the cabal, the rate one I think the thief is too much. Some of now just did that play without no sense. When I never get sense of leadership and sense of thieving. None against see Dubai. Momo play Dubai video for them, made they wash. And also, I just saying you go just now in order to take plan for them.
Finally, on the TVC news now, let's tell you that the annual Dubai Tourism Expo has started with thousands of tourists in attendance in the Emirates. This year's Expo 2020 is in partnership with the maiden edition of the Afrozone's Dubai Sound Off, offering an exceptional travel experience. The Sound Off promotion will culminate with the selection of 70 Afrobeat lovers for a trip to Dubai, giving them an opportunity to experience Dubai like never before. The winners will be joined by their favorite celebrity radio anchors from the US, Nigeria, Tanzania, Kenya, Ghana, Zambia, and Angola to see the beauty of Dubai and experience the grandeur of the Dubai Expo 2020. The Chief Executive Officer of Dubai Corporation for Tourism, Issam Kazim, says this will offer them the opportunity to host 70 lucky winners in Dubai, where they will get to experience world-class destinations and tourist attractions, including the Expo.
Dubai. If your food fall for ground, if you pick up eat. You know, see kaka for road. You know, see somebody they even for train. You know, see somebody have food anyhow. If they catch you, or you even sleep, your woman goes. And you on your country Arab. Now they say halawa kubaru na they serve. Now they see they serve. Now they say Allah Muhammad. Oya jirwe. Oya kijibiru na. Oya Allah ya serve. Abina Allah sari kina they serve. What did they do all of una the north and the south? Una know the shame. Now I won't bring problem. We go make innocent people die. And these foolish citizens say, yes, it's our turn. You don't ever think about yourself since your turn. What did they use and do? The not your turn. What did they use and do? This country is going, and all of them did there. Light on another 5 day indoor to think how each state would fit they develop their own light, so that light fit they steady. All of them they fight for insecurity. We need from one police to another, one security to another, just for peace to reign. For the peace cannot reign when there is darkness. Until you get that sense. If you like doing don't meeting, create upon security, Nigeria will still remain like this until you get sense, do the right thing. Go on time. Our president of Vest go Ethiopia. Say for the past how many years, how many months that Ethiopia they shake. Say peace don't dey the country. He say if he catch them again, they fight. He said no go take her likely with them. He said one make the country come together so that they'll get peace. Those of them who go to ask which of the president, not be president of your church. Our president, he got Pararan. He got to come outside, call the read. He said we are all aware that you people are not okay. He said so they need to come together so that peace go fit dey Ethiopia. He said so now make a call so that if he settle Ethiopia, so that if he get people over, he constant in that. So that those of them don't know.
President Muhammadu Buhari has called for peace and stability in Ethiopia in the face of challenges facing the East African country. He spoke at the inauguration ceremony of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed for a second 5-year term in office, where he promised that Nigeria would continue to support the unity and territorial integrity of Ethiopia. Also in attendance at the ceremony were the President of Uganda, South Sudan, Djibouti, Senegal, Kenya, Somalia, and Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of Congo.
We are all aware of the many challenges facing the people of Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, and we encourage all parties to come together in the interest of the unity, progress, and well-being of Ethiopia. Your Excellency, you therefore have a great opportunity to continue to work for the peace and stability of Ethiopia. Nigeria, like many other countries, is counting on your leadership to unleash the great economic potential of Ethiopia by expanding investment opportunities, deepening relations, and building trust at home and abroad. Let me wish you a successful tenure in office, and I look forward to more fruitful, robust engagements between our two countries. I assure you that Nigeria will continue to support the unity and territorial integrity of Ethiopia. God bless the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. God bless the Federal Republic.
This country na cruise. Hey, Ethiopia, una go allow our presidency stand. They give una peace speech. Okay, there's this something no. President wey in country every day they kidnap student. The thing don't turn market trade by barter. They'll kidnap the student. They'll go for holiday. They'll pay money. They'll bring them come back. East people they die any and now. Kidnappers, bandit, everything. This brother he leave the country where they hot even hellfire self. Peace they hellfire past Nigeria. You go settle people. Now what did they pay Bomo replay that place? We are all aware. I never know how you speak that English, but we are all aware. Oh wow, okay, poto na. And we are all aware. We are area here. No light, no peace, nothing. Hey. When they go pay me, even tell South Sudan say, may they ask anything, say go give them. Which money? The money where you borrow now, in South Sudan, if we not collect money, if we cash you, that's not collect money. Guy, Mama, I better replay we are before I go straight to the other news on time.
We are all aware. We are all aware. We are all aware.
For Guinea Conakry, not be small jubilation. The man where from the coup where they shadowtalize, where they kidnap the president, where they got turn the president to Guinea Fowl, according to the country name. Guinea Conakry, the man, the commander, small Pikin Okala Tobo, they don't finally put her as president to run the country first until when the country they okay. Okay, if you're any president here, I supposed read this thing for the past 2 days, but I was busy. I said, no, he cannot escape me. On this will not be army for people country. Now he don't be president. Young boy, he don't even reach 32. Those of them watch when they did swear for him. I'm sorry, swear on him.
Colonel Mamadi Doumbouya, who led last month's coup in Guinea, was sworn in as interim president on Friday, promising to respect all the West African states' international commitment. Doumbouya, who led the overthrow of President Alpha Condé on September 5, was sworn in by the Supreme Court head Mamadou Sylla for a transitional period of unspecified length. I, Mamadi Doumbouya, President of the Transition, swear before the people of Guinea that I will loyally preserve national sovereignty. La souveraineté nationale. The September 5 coup, the latest bout of turbulence in one of Africa's most volatile countries, saw the overthrow of 83-year-old President Condé. A careful reading of the political evolution of our country leads to one conclusion: that of the need for change, this is the result of a long socio-political and economic crisis that the country was facing. As a founding member of the African Union and attached to the Pan-African values, our country will continue to hold its position in the integration and development of the continent. The new interim president spoke of his commitment that neither he nor any member of the junta would stand in any future elections that the military have promised to organize after a transition period. The ceremony was held at Mohammed V Palace in Conakry on the eve of a public holiday celebrating the 1958 declaration of independence from France.
And some country for Africa where they supposed to stand for their citizens, say they thief the country money, like say not with their money, they call themselves, we are not civilian. You bloody civilian, and they show me your money because they just give you 1 year orientation. You just did that. Politicians don't turn on to beggar. Now they shout, we are here. Mama, I better play some country. I mean, if I call and name no, I call you and see me for run on and beat me. Oh yeah,
we are here. We are here.
Nigeria Army. Instead of me that they think the country wanted to do okay, they did they rush money. They say, we are here. In Rocky drum. You know even end there. People they fight politicians for their country to do okay. Nigeria they whip citizens. They whip some cities for Cross River State. But they are shot everywhere now. They admit that we manage it's like we bid by those of them never watch them regarding We are here. Igbaron with the long mat. I'm a nice one, and bro, make it for not loss because I know they did one side. That is the way they praise you. Under to 3 to 4 months now. May spirit of thiefing not go jump better your body now begin to say any spirit of thiefing heart because now after the praise on finish before go reach 5 months. 1 year advice I don't come. Go say let's thief our own no. Now there Africa take the bad so that's why they praise you. We don't want year say later on now your heart will cut tongue granny still like Cameroon no. Go straight on down news nice one bro no time. Okay ra. As I dey talk to now so the world the boy people they run hide now. A lot of politicians, presidents, celebrity, all of them now they hide say God may my name not do. Fight don't come outside whether they call Pandora's paper. You know, in Pandora's Pararan, your English don't they come. Pandora's paper will contain the list of some president, both the ones where they don't die, both the ones where they are alive, both the ones where they rule, whether they pimptalize money. Russia president, see there is as if people pimptalize money, buy almost $4 million, give his girlfriend a house, make it a stay for another country. Your country money, it not end there. Some Africa president they inside and Africa politicians on how don't finish. I just the way made the list they come. Those of you don't know about this paper we come outside. So regarding
Have you heard about the Pandora's box? The term comes from a Greek legend. It is believed that Zeus, the god of sky, used this box as a vessel for all the forces of evil he had created. Now, once this box was opened, it released horrors that were uncontainable. Something similar has happened today. A Pandora's box with 12 million documents has been opened to the world. The papers contain details about how the world's richest and most powerful hide their wealth. Hundreds of politicians and business leaders across the world have been exposed. Our next report has all the details.
It is one of the biggest leaks till date, a trove of 12 million documents that reveal the secrets of more than 100 billionaires, 30 world leaders and 300 public officials. These are the Pandora Papers. They reveal how some of the world's richest and most powerful people hide their wealth, like King Abdullah of Jordan, who used shell companies to build a property portfolio worth well over $100 million. Former British Prime Minister Tony Blair, who allegedly avoided paying $422,000 in property tax, and Russian President Vladimir Putin, whose alleged girlfriend bought a lavish property worth $4 million in Monaco, a purchase apparently funded through the secret wealth of Vladimir Putin. All three leaders followed a similar route to avoid taxes. They bought offshore companies in tax havens, places like Puerto Rico, Panama, or the Cayman Islands. By keeping their cash there, these men could not just hide their wealth, but avoid paying taxes. Such shell companies are often created in secret, sometimes not even in the names of their true owners. And that secrecy allows many to escape the law. These practices are not unique to any country, but the revelations are proving to be the most embarrassing for Pakistan. Their prime minister built his political career as an anti-corruption crusader. Now, under his watch, more than 700 Pakistani citizens have been caught hiding their wealth. This includes members of Imran Khan's own team, 2 serving ministers, Water Resources Minister Munis Elahi and Finance Minister Shaukat Tarin. 5 former high-ranking members of the Pakistani military are also on the list. Islamabad says it will investigate the leak. New Delhi, too, will institute a probe. More than 300 Indians have now been found to have parked their money abroad. Like Anil Ambani, the businessman declared bankruptcy in a British court, but the Pandora Papers say Ambani owns 18 offshore companies, worth well over $1 billion. The other eminent Indian on the list is cricket icon Sachin Tendulkar. He apparently owned a company based in the British Virgin Islands. It was apparently liquidated in 2016. The leak also named fugitive diamond jeweler Nirav Modi's sister, Purvi Modi. John McCallum Marshall Shaw, the husband of Biocon promoter Kiran Mazumdar Shaw, Bollywood actor Jackie Shroff, and corporate lobbyist Neera Radia. Indian tax officials have taken note of the revelations. They plan to launch an investigation. Bureau Report, we on. World is
when Kenya president enter the polls, he got a talk with the interviewer. He say any government workers, public servant, you need to declare your asset so that they go know say you get something, and if they don't understand how you take get those things, then you need to answer some questions. Now so you call they tell BBC that time, we call they say, Kenyan president, you good like this. I call even the hela. Say presido. Those of them never watch out they talk that word. Oh yeah, Rigadilaba.
Every public servant's assets must be declared publicly so that people can question and ask what is legitimate and what's legitimate. And if you can't explain yourself, including myself, then I have a case to answer.
He not a breeze blow of our yash open. He go Ethiopia before he come. Everywhere they scatter now for Kenya, when they wait for an now waiting won't talk. They say he and his family they pentalize $30 million. Not a mafia from the country money. That is not be mafia. Marry a simplifier. Not a thief. Come over your country. Your girlfriend, your mama, your sister, your brothers. They say 6 of them. Even your ass girl, even your driver, all of them. $30 million. Now they did a group for another country with the people account. Now the president of Ethiopia, everybody they wait for a make tell us something. Wait here, but those of them never hear what they talk about. How you take mafia talai, where you do face like custard too. So yeah,
The family of Kenya's President Uhuru Kenyatta that has dominated the country's politics since independence, secretly owned a network of offshore companies for decades, according to a huge leak of financial papers. The Pandora Papers is the biggest such leak in history. Mr. Kenyatta and 6 members of his family have been linked to 13 offshore companies. It is said that the family's fortune grew by more than $3.5 billion since 2013, when Uhuru Kenyatta won an election in 2013 to become Kenya's president. The Kenyatta's offshore investments, including a company with stocks and bonds worth more than $100 million, were discovered among hundreds of thousands of pages of administrative paperwork from the archives of 14 law firms and service providers in Panama and the British Virgin Islands.
Every year, and I've always said, if there is an instance where somebody can say that what we have done or obtained has not been legitimate, say so, we are ready to face any court.
For Ghana, 3 people named inside. For Nigeria, Ghana, it is over 600, I believe 300 or something a day. I just wait for the names for Nigeria people. If I see my papa name, you're always not finished. You see? Now where this thing come outside, if now America or those Europe country, you first see they go impeach the president first, so that he go fight how he named it there, clean himself before he go come, or he go resign first. But for Africa, they go give us story. Nothing go happen. Wait till go see court talk. Hey, I'm gonna listen. Go your turn and say now some of my political opponent now they try to sabotage my political career. So I don't have any money there. Like this, like nothing go still happen. Africa has all of our law now for the poor. The law not they reach the riches. This thing so when they bring come, so this man go still live life pass even me and you they work out where nothing go happen. They go right for even me and you now go give a lie, we go lie. Then our judges, all of them go sit and say it's clear. If somebody's trying to bring his name to shame like this, like they will still do. Africa, wetin dey do all of una? Una too dey thief. Ama chuhiga. All of una. Una must you thief? We dey here, we dey borrow money from China. Now they thief the money from here, they go hide. We go borrow in the name of the country, now go thief the money, go hide. Una they make life, they hard us. We go walk like Jackie. We know they get pay. Now if anybody go uptown, and if you say US now is paradise, Canada is paradise, Europe is paradise because of the war. Until they thief money, una thief the country money, go keep. Una girlfriend, side chick, children. Mumu all of now with una basically muke children and not get bring me bug me if we already need because if you say one West Africa president, his daughter can smoke it, bro. I just won't call your name. West Africa. You don't know yourself. Say your pikin can smoke it, bro. No, use our money till they guzzle. The country money, they say nothing they happen. Say, okay, if I thief $1 million, the country see, if you remove $1 million, another one remove, another one, the country cannot deal. Okay, Africa people, what did they do now? Now do they thief? Now the Kenyan president go dead, then nothing go happen. I'm gonna go straight to another news, no time. One of our brother, where they call breaky face, the boy don't kick bucket, which we don't know how the thing happen because they see they investigate. Those of you who don't know the breaky face, now be this, the guy they talk for Instagram, they make people they laugh, talk things where go make you happy. Not be small people where this guy don't cure their depression. Even me, I the watch and say, but he don't know. That's why I say me and a distance friend, because I'm not too they want make friends like that. They say on Friday night, girlfriend say he get meeting. He get the reason why I think they read the news. So he say he get family all night. Me girlfriend discharge go ask like this. They want to do family all night. He girlfriend call discharge. On Friday, they not hear from her. Saturday, they not hear from her. Sunday, they say all dog call the come outside from the house. Now they continue to investigate. They born now. They go check her. The guy don't swell up. He don't even the rotty. You understand? So a lot of day, which is I don't want to talk now. Some of the officers are not there around, are not the yetis with the apple. But they pass this message, they give a lot of people, which is especially the family. Una son die, which is una brother die, una girlfriend, una boyfriend die, una son, una pikin die. Una never fit find out what he kill and maybe una know what he kill and we don't know. Una do they take car, some don't rush car, some they look for young boy like this to 20-something years old, where he die. So don't they answer, where he go today, the one way day neck, where this one day, audio day, what's boss play, but I don't want just disgrace a lot of people. Person see the shame. Young boy like this die, Urobo boy. You see the reason why Urobo, everybody they tire for this tribe Urobo. Una they look to Sakamu. Somebody die, your own brother die, your own son die. People, friends, we won't check wetin dey happen. Una they do like say, una they play people around. How una want to open phone? How una want to look for gold? How una want to keep car? Now property una call the rush now. Waiting. This is a disgrace to all the family people. I not just want to play audio give una. This guy dead touch a lot of people. If you not paying una, we be the family. He pain a lot of people because he make a lot of people they happy. Now somebody die. Una never fit know how wetin kill am. Una they drag. Una they find good. Mona go take the one way there and they say, oh the good day they call this one, they call this one. Yeah, khaki, yeah, document. You know password of phone. Enjoy. Akbar. May your soul rest in peace. Next time when you call life, you trust no one. Even family member don't trust. Don't trust and I'm going to give you an update for what happen. We'll go straight to the other news, no time. Nigeria Army don't launch new military operation for Southeast. They say for the past how many years now, how many months now, which is years too now, a month. They just they key, they know who they key people. They will say, oh, no government. He says, so they come to cause stay anybody. You feel old gun or you old pistol, even rubber gun in the sea. I can't so far away. I watched this thing. I was so flabbergasted. I say, wow. You will see where the chief of army staff they give order. Now I say, so you dare alive like this. Momo not be the old one, the new one. Put the new one. Now they call the main mistake. Put this one good. or anything, you know, go know these Togo people they can just give me a headache. You understand? Now? Good. You understand? Those of you that never watch out where they give instruction. Oh yeah, regadela.
In the southeast over the rising spate of violence and killings in the region. Within the last few days, prominent citizens in the area have either been reportedly killed by unknown gunmen or had their homes razed by arsonists. Some people allege that separatist agitators of the indigenous people of Biafra are responsible. Many now see the southeast as unsafe and dangerous to transact business. It's in view of these challenges that the Nigerian Army is launching a military operation codenamed Exercise Golden Dawn.
The objective of the exercise is to checkmate and reduce to the barest minimum the prevailing security challenges in the South, Southeast, and Southwest geopolitical zones, as well as part of North Central Zone, including the Federal Capital Territory. Exercise Stillwater is designed to checkmate the incident of piracy, illegal oil bunkering, pipeline vandalism, cultism, and militancy, among others, in South and Southwest geopolitical zone. Exercise Golden Dawn, on the other hand, is to checkmate the menace of kidnapping, attacks on government infrastructure and security agencies, assassinations, and threats posed by violent agitators, among others, in the Southeast geopolitical zone. Similarly, Exercise Enduring Peace will stem the tide of banditry, kidnapping, farmers-pastoralist conflicts, ethno-religious confrontations, as well as checkmate the influx of migrant terrorists, among other threats, in the North Central geopolitical zone and Federal Capital Territory.
Criminal elements in the region, particularly those who operate under the nebulous appellation as unknown gunmen, especially in Anambra, Ebonyi, and Imo State, are therefore warned in their own interest to desist from their nefarious activities and surrender all illegally acquired weapons and ammunition in their possession forthwith, or be met with decisive and appropriate action by own troops and other security agencies.
The country's army chief says the operation will checkmate attacks on government structures, security agencies, and assassinations. Abel Ejikeme, Arise News.
You see the reason why they read this news? I know they read because of IPOP or no government or ESN wanting. They read the news they give Nigeria government. The North, a lot of students, a lot of children, every day night they sleep bush forest. Boko Haram, they key up and down. On another field, launch a lot of operations, something to save the North. From Abuja to Kaduna, a bit to another place, you know, we see checkpoint. But from the southeast, checkpoint everywhere. We don't even know what they check-talize. Now they don't they key for southeast. We don't know the key. And the people that they key are also politicians, big people. Now wanna bring army. You know what I say? If they know the key top people for Nigeria, we know they take the thing serious. Now they know the key dignity. Come on, we wanna I don't give her another name. And not now that they die. Zafara, Kaduna, bandits, they banditalize Benue. On another film launch operations like this. This is a disgrace. Not besides they support what they happen for Southeast, but just they let una they know say una know how to stop what they happen. But una they use until they do politics. Because this one now, this one where they happen for South now some group of people they do we know they do politics now. Una bring the army, see the way they talk with action, with vim. But the ones where they happen to the student, the children, people they die, 20, 30, 50 farmers like this, we don't ever solve that problem. This is a disgrace to this country. When I just they play game with people's life, no time. Go straight to other news, no time. Okay, for the past how many years now, Nigeria banks, they do some kululu. Aikiwo. Any small maintenance fee. Any small it stamp money. Any small debit for. I no just understand. They just debit more than debit to reach 5 times. Maintenance different name. Now they don't come as I got to say for the past from January to reach whether na July be August be something. Nigeria banks they don't thief we the customers over 48.5 billion naira. Now they don't deduct come off for customers. Say na maintenance, they the thief. You see, I say fraud in this country. This EFC put the chairman. You go over he custody na. Una no just do things where anything we concern the poor, nobody they fight. Now only do what concern the rich. Bank they deduct now see money where they don't hammer from January come over 48.5 billion naira where they don't take from. So maintenance. I don't know whether they buy wood, buy paint, buy mob or buy something to take they do maintenance. Can maintain account to be on only the same call people account to they go they maintain account like somebody where they maintain house. So I know that's whether the account na house. Then they will tell me to open service. I go open service. Instead of make service, they get small money like this. My service, and so they remove money. I go put 1,000 naira before month go end. 1,000 I go turn 800. They will take for me, take for like this. Some people go just say, but na small money, calculate. If they take 100 naira for 1 million people, you don't know how much they don't make. Now so they scam people. So this country, our lawyer, our CID, our journalists, everybody just sleep for this country. See money now we bank. The thief from weak customer. Those of them never watch them here. Regadilaba.
In the meantime, let's go to the economy, where it reports that 10 commercial banks in Nigeria generated about 48.5 billion naira from maintaining customers' accounts in the first 6 months of the year 2021, and that is generating reactions from Nigerians. This is because many people are of the view that it is against what they got in the year 2020 for same account maintenance charges on customers' savings, current and term deposits. They say it has become another way for banks to cheaply fleece their customers. And TVC News' Abiola Sholanke has more for us in this Journalists Hangout Weekend Special.
Nigeria, a nation with a population of about 200 million, has about 22 commercial banks serving the people in urban and the rural areas. A new investigative report says banks deducted 48.5 billion naira from customers' accounts as charges for maintaining those accounts in just 6 months. That's between January and June 2021. Account maintenance costs are levied on all customers' initiated debit transactions, and the banks collect these fees at the time of the transaction. The amount debited is at least 10% of total customers' deposits as at the end of June. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, in another report, disclosed that it recovered 89.2 billion naira, being excess and illegal charges slammed on customers by banks. These deductions, which the banks cannot explain sometimes, explain why many Nigerians do not keep their money in the bank.
The first one that was deducted from my account is 100 naira. They say it's, it's current account. I don't know if they call it. I don't know if it is that. I don't know the name they call it, sir. But when I went there, I complained. They say that target. So later I forgot about that one. Then about a month after that, they removed 200 naira. I went there. So that's why I did not use that account again. I have to go and open another account because of all those charges.
Nigeria, I believe it's only the Central Bank of Nigeria that could help us. Because even if I'm making any transaction, either on my mobile phone, they'll be debiting me. All those charges, I don't know where it's coming from. In my bank, also, if I'm using ATM as well, they'll be deducting money. And there's no way, there's nobody I can complain about. There's nobody I can complain to. I believe it's the Central Bank of Nigeria that could help us. This thing is getting out of hand.
Many people have expressed displeasure with such excessive deductions, which they see as fraudulence.
This country, insurance go thief us, bank go thief, and nobody they fight for the common Nigerians. But una just did they put the FCC chairman. Your own just today. Fight Yahoo boys, put them online. I don't know whether I be on a job. The major people where they defraud Nigerians, when leave them, they go free. See what the bank don't do. And central bank, nothing on go do. Whether all of them they shop the money together, we don't know. This thing, you know if you triumph, even from Google for Europe. They sue them. Is that because they won't go search for something? So can like this. They say no, the thing they waste their data. They sue them. Even how they call her Visa card, MasterCard, they sue. For Nigeria, we cannot sue anything, any smarty, Buhari. There are some things people they thief us. One are supposed to stand for us. Nobody they stand for the poor. And some of una not see go stand say yeah, more protest, more some. I don't know some of these lawyer them. Which one have they read for the school? Now just to fight for people who thief or people. Sometimes una not sabi stand for the common people. Una not sabi sue people. Una not sabi give high. I'm at school. Now you share your honor, my lord, my like this. Nothing they do for this country. Go straight to other news, no time. Country na carry. If you know say you be CEO for company or they die leave company for you, this news not for you because some of una get bad character. For the past how many years now they report most of the people who get company for Africa. The one that they treat on our workers is not good. On our workers not be slave. Now normal person to assist you there. On two they help each other. But the one that they treat people for Africa, and some of them even they sit down for short show. Now let me read about this matter to you. This man so now on our colleague, on our classmate. 6 years ago, he look at workers the way they beg. They come work. Chairman, I think get 5K. I think get 2K. I think if you borrow me money first so that later on I will pay back. The man say no. And some of the workers, they come work, their face go squeeze like mountain. Or city too. The guy say no. He workers in Yahagaron. Now I call look, what be the workers' problem? Now because he say the salary not they reach before they will pay school fees, do like this. Some of them know they get money again, they hold credit, they don't hold even they owe money past Nigeria government. And then I call all the workers. He said from now, everybody going to receive $70,000 minimum, which is some people will receive past $70,000 a year annually. On Nairo, not be Jesus Christ, so not be from Imam, not be from Christian. This one a normal human being calculate the workers, and they think they work slow, they bring their problems, so we just squeeze and they laugh. Now increase their salary. People gonna say, oh, the company go crash, the company go fold. Company now they boom every day. Those of you never watch I'm over here.
This morning we have an update on the story of a CEO who made a stunning announcement on employee pay. This was more than 6 years ago when we first told you about it. 2015, Dan Price is his name. He raised the salary of everyone at his Seattle credit card processing company to at least $70,000 a year, at least. Price's decision was met with predictions of bankruptcy from his worst critics, but we're here to tell you now that has not happened. Instead, the company is actually thriving, and as Carter Evans shows us, the higher pay has helped employees buy homes and start families.
New parents and co-workers Carrie Chen and Alex Franklin can't wait to introduce their son to colleagues at work, a company they say made it possible for them to begin a family in the first place.
And you weren't the only ones that had a baby, huh?
No, everybody had a baby.
So it's a baby boom here. Why do you think that's happening?
We can afford it.
They both work at Gravity Payments in Seattle, a credit card processing company with a CEO who 6 years ago did something that shocked everyone.
And we're going to have a minimum $70,000 pay rate for everyone that works here.
You had people making $35,000 a year, but you told them you were going to double their salary.
Yeah.
And then you actually had to do it.
Right.
How did you pull it off?
Well, it's tricky. You know, I took the $1 million pay cut.
That's right, $1 million pay cut. Dan Price was simultaneously hailed as a hero and eviscerated as an enemy of capitalism.
Lunatic of all lunatics, Dan Price.
Personally, I think he's a socialist.
I hope this company is a case study in MBA programs because it's going to fail.
But that didn't happen.
So you've almost doubled the number of employees, and you've tripled business.
Yeah.
And you're still paying a minimum of $70,000 a year.
Correct.
How much do you make?
I make $70,000 a year.
To pay his own bills, Price downsized his own life, sold a second home he owned, and tapped into his own savings.
I think it was a big risk.
Andrew Haffenbrack teaches at the University of Washington's Foster School of Business.
It does go against what people expect and what we usually see in terms of corporations and companies.
These days, average CEO compensation is 320 times more than the salaries of their typical workers.
This shows that isn't the only way for a company to be successful and profitable. Do you pay what you can get away with, or do you pay what you think is ideal or reasonable or fair?
Why aren't more companies doing this?
I would say that's the failure of this. You know, I feel like I've been shouting from the rooftop like, this works, everybody should do it. And 0 big companies are following suit because the system values having the highest return with the lowest risk and the lowest amount of work.
Put Dangote there. Do face like Memeku, do face like other people they do tinker, basically tinker. A lot of your workers, they complain to me, say, you know, they pay well. Increase, you know, go increase salary. They call you richest man in Africa. Not only you, most of the CEO from pastors, you know, pay on junior pastors well. Some of them get recharge card business, everything. Please stop up your workers now. Then they bring the money they can't give you for company. They not be your slave. Your ass girl not be your slave. When I go employ person as ass girl go they do wife work. They go wash clothes, do like this, send a message, and I'm not going to increase salary. They say, if I sack you, there are a lot of people who want to join. So when I tell somebody as secretary, from secretary to side chick, you not going to increase salary because then you be boss. If you know work another person, they will want to take the position. We African people will be devil. I mean, some of them they shoot when they die. They say, oh, our boss that die, we don't know what to do because they stress the workers. Make Africa a better place. Una just load money. They call the richest man, the richest pastor, and una cannot pay una workers well. Now as I talk this thing now, you momo, you gotta do for back. Say you see, increase my salary. Our company just start. You understand now? I'm not day. I'm gonna reach for another person because the way they look me from the back of the thing. So Mona try. Mona improve. Mona make people happy. Make your workers happy. Share this video so that their workers, the CEO, they go know. Make your workers happy. God bless you. 70,000 minimum. You know, when higher. I hope Africa will not go to say because this is why I read that. Because whoa. Maybe your cocoa increase on all like that too. Some of them say no, they would work. Nothing that they do for the company. Go straight to the other news, no time. So my brother, if you like what you are wearing, okay now. When you see Sunday Igbo. Now, Posoko na run. I thought I said I go run everybody on. Now, yeah, I go to end. I know they wear anybody head again. When I know this, I go wear the next one. I will just shocktalize now. So if you like what you are wearing, Momo put the picture me this year. One me find him. Oh, Pararan, you find Sha. Just that the other celebrity, I know you understand whether they swear for me. Other celebrity people they go their imports. Oh, fine boy. Oh, whiskey, we love you. Nobody they call my inbox. I'm not fine rich. They find me from now till next week. Anybody not come my inbox and say, oh, lovely. I'll block everybody. So if you like what you are wearing, Apostle could run a nice one, bro. No time. Go through the other news. So my brother Naya, so my name is Pararan Party. I'm going to Pararan World of Africa. Agbo Kodi Magi. They're not the first person to buy Magi to take Momo. Oh yeah, we blew. Vemion.
Pararan want talk true. Mock news want talk sense. Hey. Pararan talk pick a truth to pain the better people. Mock news and tell the people truth. Sponsored by Vakil 20.